toast glasses in here.
It usually makes us cry.
Now, for the record, I was asked to keep this short.
Yeah, right.
I've donated enough paychecks that I can talk for as long as I want. Please sit down and get comfortable. I'm serious. I figure I can keep it under 10 minutes, but I rushed through it and built a class. So, in the interest of time, please do that. Good evening. For those that don't know me, I'm Frank Gary, and I'm the proud father of this beautiful bride. And tonight I also hold the distinction of being the proud father-in-law of this beautiful groom. And we've already thanked you all, but it's on behalf of Steve and Marissa and Steve's mom and dad, Chris and Steve, and my lovely wife Janice, I'd like to welcome you all here to Searles Castle, and thank you all for helping us celebrate this long-awaited and very special day in our lives. I'd also like to thank some of the people that helped make it special. The folks here at Searles Castle and Dan Doe Photography and Precious Moments Wedding Films. We have Jacques Pastries to thank for the beautiful wedding cake, all the folks that did the decorations and linens, and we have DJ extraordinaire Mark Anthony from Get Down Tonight. And we can't forget our niece-in-law, Silvana, for the wonderful candy bar that we'll get to enjoy in a little bit. The list is long but distinguished, and we can't thank you all enough. And to Steve and Marissa, and all their friends and family that have kind of helped pull this all together. And to Devin and Robin and Carmelina and Daryl for that awesome ceremony. It really blew me away. Now it's time to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. 5 years ago today, I happened to find myself between a couple of life-changing medical procedures. And to be clear, I said life-changing. One was where they discovered a cancerous tumor growing in my body, and the other was about a month later where they removed it. And it was during this time a reflection where, even though the prognosis was fairly optimistic, I found myself kind of coming to grips with my own mortality and having this heightened appreciation for my future. And one of the future events that kind of took center stage in my mind on October 5th, 2008, as you might imagine, was my daughter's wedding. And I don't know if I can properly relate, especially in light of loved ones that have kind of fought similar battles and can't be with us today, how much it means to me and my family for me to be able to stand here 5 years later and watch Marissa marry the man of her dreams. It's freaking awesome. To borrow a phrase from Sean here at Searles Castle, I'm just living the dream. So I'm trying not to cry a lot tonight, which for me, for the past 15 years or so, isn't as easy as it used to be. And I don't know if it happens this way for anybody else, but for me, as I recall, there I was just watching Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV. But when Kurt Loder comes on to tell me that Ginger Spice was leading the band. Now the next thing I know, I have this tear rolling down my cheek. And I'm thinking, what the hell, I don't even like the Spice Girls. I mean, sure, I've seen one, but you know, who didn't, right? And it's only gotten worse. I mean, yesterday I'm pouring milk on my Rice Krispies and listening to the snap, crackle, and pop, and I'm bawling my eyes out. So I don't know what my chances are today with my little girl getting married, but I'll try to hang in there. Anyway, tonight I want to talk about the joys of parenting. As Bridget and Pete did a good job on the personal reflections of the bride and groom. But suffice it to say that Marissa and Steve have been welcomed into each other's family long before today. We've had the joy of spending vacations together and survived that, and it's been fun and laughter ever since. So there's really nothing new to report there. But I did want to give kudos to Steve and Chris for raising 3 great kids. We've had the distinct pleasure to get to know them all for the last few years, and really enjoyed toiling together on moving days and wedding preparations. And really look forward to getting together more often after today. So I know I've mentioned to some of you before that one of the earliest and all-time favorite memories that I have of being a parent was just watching Marissa sleep in her crib when she came home from the hospital. And I'd just be in there all the time, just leaning on the sidebar, just staring at her sleeping, this big smile on my face. And I just listen to her, make sure she's breathing. She's so quiet. And I'd just be in there forever, or at least until my cheeks were too sore from smiling too much. A little word of advice to any new parents out there. Apparently high school seniors find that a little creepy. Just want to watch out for that. Thank God for therapy though, right, Mark? So anyway, Steve and Marissa are hoping to have kids someday, God willing. And I figure making babies shouldn't be too difficult for a couple of lab rat engineer types like you. So we can skip that part of the discussion here. But whether it's a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. And if it's 1, 2, 7, or however many kids you decide to have, my wish for you is that you enjoy the ride as much as we have. And always keep the cameras in. Now, the reason I mention the cameras is the years have left me with precious few brain cells. And no, it's not from partying. Maybe a little bit. I mean, the breakdown goes something like, beer and scotch, maybe this much. Work, about that much. Janice, this much. And then teenagers, like this much. I mean, that's where the brain is. But anyway, the reason I mention it is that all those the journals that Janice had us write in, and the pictures and videos that we took of all the cute stuff that Marissa and Devin did over the years really come in handy as I get older. And I wouldn't trade those for the world. Now I would ask you all to raise your toast glasses and join me as I impart these words of parenting wisdom onto Steve and Marissa as they begin their family here today. May your grip be soft enough to allow the cuteness and the laughter to flow freely, but firm enough to keep them safe as they test their wings and your patience as teenagers, especially when you hand over the car keys. May you always have the patience to hang in there when they're sick or broken, and hang in there when they come home from high school and they think they know more than you do, and to hang in there when they come home from college and they actually do know more than you do. But through it all, savor each and every moment that you share together. Laugh with them, cry with them, be proud with them, but most of all, just be with them. The special days like today are what make parenting all worth it. Salute and sláinte. Cheers.
Here, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing words to our body from our